Okay, hello everyone. So this is Mom D again. So this is the part 3 of the first lesson para sa ating fourth quarter. So in this lesson class, tapos na tayo doon sa inequality theorem wherein we only have one triangle involved. So this time, we have two triangles, okay, involved in this inequality theorem. Okay, and that is the Hinge theorem. So as you can see, meron tayong ditong picture. So maybe, and that is the alligator hinge. So that will give you an idea what is this theorem all about. Okay, so let's start. Hinge theorem is also called as SAS inequality theorem. So from the name itself, ang involved dito are the two sides and an included angle. Okay, and remember here we are dealing with two triangles. So what is Hinge theorem? So it states that if two sides of a triangle are congruent to the two sides of another triangle, but their included angles are not, then the remaining sides are unequal. The longer side is opposite the larger angle. Okay, so to make this simple, so I have here an example. So let's go back to the theorem. Okay, so it says there, so if two sides of a triangle are congruent to the two sides of another triangle. So we have here two triangles. Okay, ano kaya yung two sides congruent na yon in these two triangles? Okay, so we have, so sabi ko nga sa inyo before, those congruent symbols, yung number of lines, yun, it indicates, okay, ano yung mga congruent or magkaparehas na congruent sides. Okay, so what are the two sides of a triangle that are congruent? Okay, so here, so this side RS is congruent to side VW. So that's the first one. So again, segment RS is congruent to segment VW. And the other side, sabi nga, two sides of a triangle are congruent to the two sides of the other. So next, ito namang side na to, so side ST, of course, congruent siya with side WX. So side ST congruent to WX. So, but their included angles are not. So, ano yung included angle? So, remember class, the included angle, so ito yung angle na na-form between two sides involved. Okay? So, parang, so ito yon. So, di ba ito ay side, this is side. So, ano yung angle? Ano yung na-form na angle? This one and this one. So, yun ang ating included angle. So, for this triangle, so that is angle RST. Okay, that is the included angle. And for this one, that is angle, okay, VWX. Okay, so you have to compare. So, bakit ba ito ang naging conclusion? This one. Why is it segment RT? Okay, is greater than segment VX. So, ito yung RT, this side, and this is segment or side VX. Bakit mas mataas or mas mahaba ang RT? Because ang included angle natin sa first triangle is 100 degrees. So, that is higher. So, opposite that or the opposite side of that angle, okay, which is segment RT or side RT. Okay, so that one. So it means kasi 180, so which is longer? That is RT. So that's why that is the conclusion. Kung ano yung katapat ng bigger included angle, okay, that is the longer side, comparing the two triangles, okay? So that's it. So that is the Hinge theorem. You just have to look for the included angle, okay? For you to know which side, opposite sides, is longer, okay? That's it. Okay, let's have another example. So using the Hinge theorem, write a conclusion about the side of each triangle. So this is the triangle. So what are the given? So in this triangle, so it says that side AC is congruent to BC. So obviously with that symbol, so meron tayong symbol, so those two sides are congruent. So yan. And what else? So given the measurement of angle ACR. Nasaan ang angle ACR? So it says that is 18 degrees. And the other one is angle B. Okay, BCR, which is 32 degrees. Okay, so how are you going to make a conclusion? So as you can see here, merong common sides or magkaparehas ang isang side ng dalawang triangle na to. So parang pag sinulat nyo siya separately, okay, so that will be, para lang hindi kayo maguluhan kung paghihiwalayin ko yan, so that will be, okay. So parang yan. So this is triangle ARC or ACR. And then the other one, okay. So the other one is triangle, okay, BRC or CBR. So that's it. So as you can see, okay, here, so sabi kanina, ang side AC natin ay congruent sa side BC. Okay, ano pa yung other congruent sides? So obviously, that is side CR. So yun nasa gitna. Kasi nga common sides na siya, so ibig sabihin, magkaparehas sila. So ano na lang kailangan natin tignan? And that is the included angle. Okay, ano ba yung included angle natin? So ito, yung angle ACR natin measures 18 degrees. At ito namang angle BCR natin measures 32 degrees. Okay. So, ano ba ang side, okay, opposite the bigger angle? So, that is what? Of course, mas mataas ang 32 degrees, so therefore, mas mahaba ang segment RB or yung side RB. So, therefore, ang conclusion natin, so that will be, okay, segment RB is greater than segment AR. Bakit? Kasi nga, mas mataas or mas malaki ang included angle ng triangle BCR or RBC, okay? Or rather, RCB, okay? Para mas maganda. So, that's it. Mas malaki ang included angle niya, which is 32 degrees compared mo sa 18 degrees. Kaya mas mahaba ang segment RB compared kay AR. So, that's it. Okay? Okay, so meron din tayong tinatawag na converse Hinge Theorem or also called as SSS, Inequality Theorem. So from the name itself, dito naman ang reference natin ay tatlong sides. Okay? So, what is converse Hinge Theorem? So it states that if two sides of a triangle are congruent to the sides of another triangle, okay, but the remaining sides are unequal, then the included angle of the congruent sides are unequal. The larger angle is opposite the longer side. Okay, so here again, meron tayong two congruent sides, okay, para sa dalawang triangle. And then, para makita kung ano yung bigger angle or larger angle, kailangan tignan naman natin yung remaining side na iba ang sukat. Okay? So, kung ano ang mas mahaba, of course, opposite that longer side is the bigger angle. Okay, so let's have this example. Okay, so we have here triangle ABC and triangle DEF. So, bakit kaya nasabi na ang measure ng angle A is greater than the measure of angle D? So, nasaan bang ating A and nasaan ang ating D? Okay, so here, so sabi mas mataas daw ang A compared sa D. Bakit kaya? So, alam naman natin yung mga equal sides, and that is, we have, okay, so we have segment AC congruent to, of course, ano yung kaparehas niya? One line. Okay, segment DF. And then the other one, segment AB, is congruent to segment, okay, DE. So, yung natitirang sides ay magkaiba. So, definitely, sabi nga kanina, the larger angle is opposite the longer side. So, therefore, ano ba ang larger angle? So, sabi nga kanina, magiging sagot nyo is ito. Nasaan ba ang longer side? So, ang longer side natin is itong side BC. Obviously, so nakalagay 8 compared mo naman kay EF, which is only 7. So, that's why angle A is bigger than angle or greater than angle D. Okay? So, that's all. Okay, so now you can answer those questions na pwede nyong applyan ng Hinge Theorem. Okay? Or the converse Hinge Theorem. So, balik lang kayo doon sa last or sa learning activity sheets nyo. Okay? Okay, so that's all for our lesson 1 sa ating 4th quarter. So, yun na yung lahat ng triangle inequality theorem. Okay? So, that's all for today. Thank you for watching and listening. Bye-bye.